It is 2026 and we are back. We believe every NBA fan should play fantasy basketball. So we're about to run down the players that you need to pay attention to on your waiver wire. I have a quick disclaimer. I know our last few episodes have been kind of moving fast paced. I'm just going to slow it down a little bit because it is 2026 and I am super grateful, just coming off of a birthday, holidays. My family came down. My parents, who are 90 and 88 years old, were in my house for the first time ever. So I'm just in a really good space. And I just wanted to kind of slow it down a little bit. Not like the fast editing, no, like, emojis, nothing crazy. We just want to really be grateful for this moment that I can create content for a group of fantasy basketball fanatics. So let's get into this, my guy. Okay, first player we want to take a look at is your man's in them from the Miami Heat, Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell is rostered in 40% of ESPN leagues. He is going fast, people. He is flying off the board because he's been cooking. Over the last 7 days, your man is averaging 32 minutes a game, which is up 2 minutes from his 30.1 minutes per game average on the season, 10.3 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, but check this out, 8 assists per game. And there's more. Your man is also averaging 1 steal per game. Now, it's worth noting that Tyler Hero is out again, right? So there's going to be some continued value for Davion Mitchell. He's someone you want to hold on to while people like Hero, Larson, also Jaime Jaquez Jr. recently had an ankle sprain. So listen, this is going to be an opportunity for him. For that reason, I am looking to add Davion Mitchell. Next up, from the Chicago Bulls, Trey Jones. And I'll give you another disclaimer. We are about to run down Bulls players like it's the 1995 finals. I'm talking maybe 96 finals. Yeah, we'll do 96. But anyway you look at it, all Air Jordans, all the time, United Center, let's do it. Trey Jones over the last 7 days averaging 26.3 minutes per game. Yes, 11.8 points per game. Come on, 1.5 rebounds. But check this out. 7.3 assists per game. Let that sink all the way in. So what's worth noting about Trey Jones is when he gets the minutes he puts on for the city like Kanye West. He's currently rostered in 27.6% of ESPN leagues. Kobe White banged up with a calf. Josh the Giddey out with a hamstring. So we got injured backcourt players that are resulting in Trey Jones getting some increased playing time and obviously becoming super valuable in a short-term sense for fantasy basketball managers. It's also worth noting that your man is an effective point guard. You can see that the assists are up and he's pretty consistent when he gets the minutes. So for that reason, I am looking to add Trey Jones from the Chicago Bulls. Next up, I told you we're going to be on some bullish today, right? I feel like that, what's that song? Let's get it. Next up from the Chicago Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. Ayo Dosunmu is only rostered in 15% of ESPN leagues. And he's another one that is benefiting from the injuries to Kobe White and Josh the Giddey. Now, he's taking advantage of this opportunity. And in the last 3 games, check this out. Ayo Dosunmu is averaging 15 points per game over the last 3 games. Yes, 3.7 rebounds, come on, and 5.7 assists. This dynamic mix of Trey Jones, Ayo Dosunmu is just going to be super valuable. It's waiver wire gold in the short term. So for that reason, I'm going to be picking him up wherever I can. But there's more. You want some more Bulls players? No Bull. We got another one. Oh, shoot. There we go. from the Chicago Bulls, Kevin Huerter. Now, Kevin Huerter is it's the three-headed monster, the three-headed dragon over here. Your man, Kevin Huerter, over the last 7 days, averaging 26.5 minutes per game. Yes, 12.5 points per game. Come on. But check this out. 6.8 rebounds per game. What are you? Like Tim Duncan? This is crazy. On the season, he's only averaging 3.8 rebounds per game. And in the last 7, he's averaging 6.8. That is wild. Half a steal a game, nothing to write about. But check this out. Over the last 7 games, your man Kevin Huerter is averaging 1 block per game. Come on, we're going to give him an air horn. I'll take it. So he stepped up. These injuries are also impacting him. He's looking more aggressive on offense lately, like he's looking for his shot. He's taken at least 11 shots in 2 of his last 3 games. So this is something we want to pay attention to. But I promise you, I'm not going to talk about any more Chicago Bulls players for the rest of the show. The next player we want to take a look at from the Los Angeles Lakers, Jake the Snake LaRavia. Anyway, Jake is cooking with hot bacon grease. Your man is putting on for the city like ain't nobody's business. On the second against Memphis, he played 37 minutes. Come on, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and there's more. He also chipped in 1 block. He went all the way off, only rostered in 16.5% of ESPN leagues. Jake LaRavia is definitely somebody I'm taking a look at. Austin Reeves, out. Rui Hachimura, banged up. This is going to be an opportunity in the short term for him and definitely worth an add. It's also worth noting that he scored in double digits in 5 of his last 7 games, right? And he's recorded 1 double-double in that stretch as well. Listen, Jake, when he gets the minutes, he puts on the production. So for that reason, I am grabbing Jake the Snake. Next up, from the Washington Wizards, Justin Champagnie. Now, this is a player that I grabbed today on the waiver wire for the Sunday game, I believe. Your man has just really been good. Like, it's undeniable. We've talked about him on this show several times. He continues to be a waiver wire darling, only rostered in 4.8% of ESPN leagues. So he's widely available. He's out there, and honestly, even on Yahoo, he's only rostered in 6% of Yahoo leagues. So the Wizards are experimenting a lot. It's worth noting that their lineups are changing almost on a nightly basis. So things are quite fluid over there, but his production has been super consistent. He's been putting on for the city of Washington. In 4 games over the past week, Champagnie has scored 37 points, 20 points, 28, and 25 fantasy points, according to Yahoo Sports. So listen, if Justin is available, then you can grab him this week and see what happens. The next player we want to take a look at from the Denver Nuggets, De'Ron Holmes. Now, we had an injury to Jokic, which is a heartbreaker for me because I have Jokic in a couple of leagues. But Jonas Valanciunas went down too. People was running to the waiver wire to grab him, but he went down too. This young man who's playing power forward, I might add, is going to have some short-term value. In the last 7 days, he's averaging 17.3 minutes per game, up from his season average of 12.2 minutes per game. So that's a huge signal. 5-minute increase. There might be more to come. 6 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, 2 assists, really his numbers kind of stink over the last 7 days. But one good signal that we have here is in the last 3 games, 2 out of the last 3 games, he's played over 22 minutes. So that's something we want to pay attention to. Again, not the sexiest name, but when we have injuries like we have in Denver, players like Holmes will take advantage of the opportunity. Next up, from the Charlotte Hornets, it's your man's in them, Colin Sexton. Oh, baby. man, I love me some Colin Sexton. I'm based here in the Atlanta area. If you didn't know, your man Colin Sexton played at the gyms around here. He is regarded as one of the best players that came out of this area here in the Atlanta area. And also he gives back, right? So he was a Boys and Girls Club kid. He was a YMCA kid. Like, you see him donating his time, energy, and spirit to young people. So for that reason, I'm always going to support Colin Sexton. For fantasy, he's a little up and down, but right now there is an up. Over the last 7 days, Colin Sexton is averaging 23.3 minutes per game. Yes, 15.3 points. Come on, 2 rebounds, but check this out, 6.3 assists per game. And you know what we like to say around here. Top is off, boobies is out, hair blowing in the freaking wind. Your man is cooking. So what do? You add him and you drop him as needed, right? We have a lot of moving parts that require him to get the minutes that he needs to be productive. LaMelo Ball can be in, he can be out, he can play, he might not play. We don't know what to expect. But it's worth noting that Miles Bridges from the Charlotte Hornets is dealing with an ankle injury. And because of that, somebody has to score the basketball because, you know, Miles Bridges puts up a ton of points. And Colin Sexton is filling that void. So for that reason, I am grabbing Colin Sexton off the waiver wire. Next player we want to take a look at, we've talked about on the channel extensively throughout the season because he's been another waiver wire darling from the Denver Nuggets, Peyton Watson. He's also going to reap the benefits of the Jokic injury, and he is somebody that we're going to see continue to produce some pretty respectable fantasy basketball numbers while Jokic is out. He had value before that, and he can kind of be up and down, but I expect some consistency from him. The next player we want to talk about from the Indiana Pacers is Aaron Nesmith. He was actually the cover boy for our week 1 episode this season. Definitely a player that has been on rosters, off rosters. He's coming back from an injury. And since coming back from that knee injury, he started off playing some limited minutes, but they're starting to kind of unleash him. And in his last game against Orlando on the 4th of January, he went off. He had 25 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 blocks. Your man was absolutely on fire. Now, their long-term rotation in Indiana is kind of up in the air. We have some people in, some people out. But one thing that's worth noting is that Aaron Nesmith has standalone value. So for that reason, I'm going to grab him off the waiver wire if he is available. And now that you know who you need to add off of the waiver wire, make sure you check out this episode, which has our top 50 players for fantasy basketball.